Hey everybody, Courtney Smith here with our Wall Street winners for September 27th, 2021, 3/4 of the year through. I can't believe it. All right, let's dive right. Oh my God, this is the deep end of the pool for sure. Okay, so the dip is over. We had the dip that we were looking for that I told you about last week due to seasonality and some other factors, but I think it's over now. We had about a 5% correction. That's good for the market to have corrections every so often. Otherwise, it becomes over enthusiastic. So we gapped down on heavy volume, and that was what's called a capitulation bottom. That happened on Monday. And now we've broken above that gap, and we're heading higher. So I'm still not super excited about this market. It's been a grinding, sluggish bull market, and I think that we're just now on a new leg higher. And really, the bullish seasonality, we'll look at that in a minute, but it's kicking in as well. So look for solid price performance from now until the end of the year. Dow Jones, same story. I don't have the volume on here, but same story here. Selling pressure coming down hard, but still higher than buying pressure. Buying pressure is coming up fast. The ADX hooked down, which suggests that the bear move is over. Not a strong signal, but still a signal. NASDAQ, same story, heavy volume, but we've rallied back up above that. So I think the seasonality is going to carry us higher now. So here is the seasonality, our seasonality indicator. If we break above this red line here on the IWM, I will turn officially bullish. What does that mean? Over here on the left-hand side, I'll put on 1.5 to 2 times larger than normal position. So, in other words, I'm going to get real aggressive. All right. So we'll keep an eye out on this level in the IWM. It's just above 225, just above 225. So if we get up to 230, right now we're neutral. Now, the utilities are supposed to be, right now, we have them ranked as neutral, which is, of course, the correct thing to do because they're going down. Technically, they could still remain bullish for another month, but doesn't look like it. All right, we're using the purple line. It's worked great so far. Chop, and then we start the rally. There's the seasonal bullishness kicking in. Chop a little bit over the next couple of weeks, stay under the old highs, and then in early October, we rally up to new highs. We have a little dip, then we rally up to new highs and chop sideways. So far, this seasonality has worked great. Now, our asset allocation. Every bull market requires new buying, and we're the only people that keep track of this for you is to see where's the cash coming from for the stock market. And one of the big places, it has to come from bonds or cash. And unfortunately, we can't keep track of cash, but we can keep track of bonds. And you can see partly the rally occurred on bond traders getting out of bonds. Why? Tina. There ain't no alternative. There isn't any alternative. Okay, there's no alternative. Tina, Tina. There is no alternative to stocks. Stocks are now yielding, the big cap S&P stocks are yielding double what treasuries are. So even people who need income have to buy stocks. Our stock market risk indicator breaks to a new all-time high, showing that people are eager to take risk because they want to get capital gains and they want to get interest income. They want to get their dividend income. So they want to take more risk. That's bullish for the stock market. We don't want too much risk, but we do want increasing risk. Global shares. Big island reversal here on heavy volume. The market's rallied up, failed a bit on Friday, but then the U.S. stock market opened and took it back up towards the old high. So still looks pretty good to me. Yield curve, pop. This is positive for the stock market. So we were grinding and now all of a sudden we popped. Now I've been telling you for a long time that we want to be short bonds and they collapsed. So for fully paid up members, you know we want to be short. We've got the exact trading plan in our fully paid up member section. For those of you who are not fully paid up members, really, you don't like making money? Is there something wrong with making money? Okay. So we're going to get short TLT here. I'm strongly bearish on bonds right now. All of the factors here except gold are saying that we're going to see higher interest rates. So these key factors, CRB, bullish for interest rates. The blue line turned around dramatically, and that's German 10-year yields. Big competition for the U.S. skyrocketed up. Only gold went down. Only gold went down. So 2 out of 3 of our indicators are saying higher interest rates. Dollar, chop, chop, chop this week, but still overall I'm bullish on the dollar. Gold, if I'm bullish on the dollar, I got to be bearish on gold. It's slip sliding away. See you later, gold. Gold indicators, 2 out of 3 are bearish, so you really can't get all that excited, that's for sure. And I mean, this bottom one is just collapsing. That's dollar versus yen. Crude oil, I told you last week, I thought we were going to continue to grind higher up to around 75. We could sniff out these old highs here. Demand is still strong, particularly in Europe, where they have to get natural gas. They're desperately short of fuel. They had a very, I know this sounds weird, but they didn't get a lot of wind during the summer, so they couldn't store up any electricity in batteries because the wind was not strong. And of course, you know, there's not that much sun in Northern Europe, so they're desperately trying to get nat gas from Russia. Russia's only giving them the minimum that they have to give them. So they're making a big statement. They're saying, hey, we're not going to say anything about what we're doing. We're carrying a big crude oil nat gas stick. So what's happening is they're having to get they're having to convert over back into crude oil to drive their electricity and to get ready for the cold winter that Europe has. All right, Bitcoin, I don't want to do anything in Bitcoin anymore. You know, there's a lot of legal problems with Bitcoin right now. So that's why we're in a bear market. China, one of the largest users of Bitcoin, users, miners, etc., they basically outlawed it. So that really hurt the demand for Bitcoin. And I wanted to announce that coming up, not too long, maybe in a month, we're going to start a new newsletter called the Crypto Navigator, where I'm going to be trading all the big cryptos, the big ones, not the little dinky ones, because there's 4 million of them now, but all the big ones, Ethereum, Bitcoin, etc. And I'll be showing you my actual trades that I'm doing in crypto. So look out for that in about a month, something like that. We're working on it right now. All right, freebies, love having you here. You know that. Big hugs and kisses, but you really should be learning how I come up with all this stuff. SSS2021.com.